Hi folks, Bertold Gambrell here with this week's wildlife videos. So we start off, it's pretty normal, same place as before. If you look over on the left, I think you'll be able to just make out a deer, but he's not, it's not really very obvious. You can just barely see him. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. The raccoons, or the low dark ones, as Barbara Vitelli calls them, great term. They seem very interested in that pumpkin over there. Look at them. They're just sort of walking. They seem to be surrounding it in a pincer movement. Here, the mysterious cloud is back. Could be rain, or it could be bugs, or, could be ghosts of 1,000 wandering lost souls. Who really knows? Anyway, there's a bunch of raccoons coming here. Just a ton of them wandering around. They seem very interested in this. They're really poking around there, and there's a bunch of them. And then you'll see a skunk come into view here. And I thought that was interesting. The skunk seems totally fine with the raccoons. Here's the mystery stuff again, like rain, maybe, who knows. Yeah. And you see the skunk wandering around down there, just minding his business. The mysterious cloud is gone, and then there's 3 raccoons approaching almost in formation, and then one turns and leaves. But they seem really fascinated by that pumpkin there. And then this, I mean, you just got a ton of them. There's 5 raccoons there. And then you'll see the skunks over there further back as well. I mean, and they're almost in a circle. That's what's really interesting. They like circle around the pumpkin. Look at this. They seem fascinated by it. And then notice they're getting along fine with the skunk. There doesn't appear to be any problem there. But they're just surrounding this thing. And they're climbing all over it as well, poking at it. And then this is what's interesting. And I swear this is true. I never captured them knocking it over. But somehow the pumpkin is knocked over now. Even though the camera didn't pick that up, which I would have thought it would have, but it didn't. I'm not editing this. It just... And then it moves again. And again, I didn't capture it. So, I mean, the pumpkin is, if you go back to the beginning of the video, you'll notice it's just in a totally different place. And now the raccoons have more or less cleared up. There's the skunk back. This was interesting because the skunk here, if I have the right clip, the skunk is going to work his way down towards the pumpkin here. Almost like he's got it, like he's going to do something to it. Then the clip ends. And then a whole fleet of raccoons shows up. And they seem interested. They're interested in the pumpkin again. I see them climbing on it, but I never see them actually move it. And yet, from clip to clip, the pumpkin gets moved. And I swear, you'll notice if you're looking at the timestamp, you'll notice there's cuts. It's not like, I cut out clips where nothing happens or, there's nothing interesting going on. I promise you I am not cutting out clips of them moving the pumpkin, and I'm definitely not moving the pumpkin myself. So I don't really know what to think of this mystery. And there's some deer. I just thought this was a really pretty shot with the sunlight, the early morning light coming in, and I thought that was nice. The pumpkin moves again. Yet again, it's rolled further down, and I can't see how they did it. I have to believe somehow the raccoons or something are moving this pumpkin around, but I never catch them in the act of it. This is the closest I got right here. He's looking at it, and then the pumpkin's moved again. It's sort of behind those leaves. How? And it's upright. That's the weirdest thing. They've gotten it back upright apparently. So I'm forced to conclude that the pumpkin is haunted.